Kong Skull Island is the second film in what is now known as the Monsterverse. The film that precedes Kong Skull Island is the 2014 Godzilla film. Visually, Kong Skull Island is a mixed bag. Now, the visual effects are nice except for the obvious green screen moments, but when it comes to King Kong himself, he looks fine. The cinematography, however, makes Kong Skull Island the flashiest King Kong film I have ever seen. And I'm not saying this in a good way. This film at times has shaky cam. Now, there is one sequence in particular that I'm not going to give away, but I felt the shaky cam was warranted for that one particular sequence. But as the film progresses, the shaky cam comes back and I really wasn't approving of it. This film also has slow motion used, which I don't know why it was in the film for whatever reason, but whatever. There is also some weird editing moments in Kong Skull Island. Now, there are two scenes I can pinpoint, but I'm not going to give away too much of it. But the way they edited these two particular scenes together really felt odd. And also, they were attempted to get a crack of laughter from the audience. No one in the theater, including a friend of mine that went to see it with me, we weren't laughing. The film score was composed by Henry Jackman, who I actually remembered his film score for Captain America Civil War, and other films that he has done film scores in the past. Now, as for Kong Skull Island, the film score is serviceable. The highlight of the music of this film, however, is the soundtrack. The musical selections, specifically music from the 70s and that particular era that film was set in, it's awesome. The characters in Kong Skull Island are the weakest part of the film. Now, seeing as how Kong Skull Island is a monster film, I'm actually okay with that. Now, I'm not going to be lenient towards Kong Skull Island for having weak character writing. This film still has weak character writing, and I have to be honest on what I thought about Kong Skull Island as a whole. It's just that whenever I see a monster film, I was actually expecting the character writing to be weak. So the characters really did not disappoint me. In fact, whenever I see a monster film, usually more effort is put on the monster and not as much on the characters. I did, however, enjoy John C. Reilly's character. If you are planning on seeing Kong Skull Island, there is a post-credit scene in this film. I'm not going to give away what it is. But it's got me excited. Overall, Kong Skull Island was a straightforward monster film that is actually enjoyable in some areas. And the last third is definitely worth the price of admission. And I wasn't disappointed with it.